All right, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, everybody, all in Tucson land. Wake up, everybody in Pima County. I don't care where you are. You in the city of Tucson, South Tucson. You may be in Marana, Oro Valley, or Green Valley, Santa Rita. Wherever you may be, it's time to get up. It is the Fresh Start Show with Dr. Holt, and we are looking to have a great show again on this Saturday. Listen, wake up, get your favorite cereal, breakfast, your bagel, your all English muffin, whatever you want. You want coffee, you want your mocha latte or your hot chocolate, whatever you want. It's time to get up. If you didn't get no sleep, that's your fault. You should have got you some sleep. It's 7:30 with the Fresh Start Show. Get up, get up, get up. You need to hear this show. We have many people. I'm sure you have some people in your family that have been incarcerated, that's been to jail, that's been to prison. Listen, get up. It's the Fresh Start Show. We're excited again to be here on this weekend, and we're excited again to be with you on this morning. For There's so much that is going on in our nation, and we are constantly praying for those who have lost loved ones due to violence and due to gun violence and due to mass shootings all over our land. So let's continue to keep them, those families that are grieving right now, and let's keep them uplifted in prayer. And but outside of prayer, we do advocate strongly for people of power, people who are in government, members of Congress, to legislate us some bills and some laws that can help keep our country safe. I do agree that we should not embark on the infringement of our Second Amendment rights, to the rights to bear arms, but you got to do something. I can tell you that right now. You got to do something. You just can't sit here and just do nothing while shooters are coming into schools and wreaking havoc on children. You're going to have to do something. So obviously, we need a common sense comprehensive bill where we can have a balance where we protect our rights to bear arms, but yet at the same time, we protect our community. We protect our children. Common sense, ladies and gentlemen. The framers of our Constitution did not have in mind mass shooters with high-powered rifles would go into schools and to places where there's vulnerable, defenseless populations that can't defend themselves to be massacred. Okay, so again, we're talking about common sense. So that's enough about that. Let me get to my episode. Just wanted to just throw that out there. Let's keep everyone uplifted in prayer. Our country is really going through some difficulties, really going through some tough times. And we know that it's not easy for many Americans right now, especially with inflation, especially the exposure of the trauma, of the violence that we are seeing all over our nation. Sometimes you just feel like you can't go anywhere, and it seems like you're just not safe. However, we're here at the Fresh Start Show, and we're excited about our show. Our show is about talking about the issues, talking about the struggles that incarcerated people go through and the formerly incarcerated people go through, talking about the issues of mental health, talking about the issues of justice reform and bail reform, and all of these important topics in our nation today. And so our Fresh Start Show is the pulpit for those who have been incarcerated. There's no show like us in this state of Arizona that focuses on the incarcerated population. And what are we going to do about those that are coming out of prison? You heard me say it all the time. We call our prison industry the Department of Corrections, DOC. But the question I always ask, what the heck are you correcting? Are you really correcting in institutions of prisons? Are you really correcting anything? And we really see prison as a DOP, the Department of Punishment. It look like our systems is great at punishing, but not great at habilitating and rehabilitating individuals. Our show is here to just let you know that you're not alone. We're here as a voice to those who are in prison, whether you're in state prison or federal prison or you're in the county jail. We want you to know you have a show that looks after your look in the interest of your behalf. This is a show that is here to talk about your issues and your struggles. And you've been crying out for a long time that it's tough being incarcerated, and it's tough when you are released from being incarcerated, trying to reintegrate and re-enter your society and re-enter your families. And it's not as easy as people try to make it to be. And we know in our country that many people who have been to prison, sometimes our society looks down on those who have been in prison, looks down on those who've been in prison as if they're all just thugs and heartless and cold and callous and have no drive and just want to wreak havoc on our communities and things of that nature. And that's not always the case. Sometimes people just make some bad decisions and some bad choices. And everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody deserves a new beginning. And at some point, we have to figure out that just only being tough on crime and not being smart on crime is really not helping our families and really not helping our community. Today, just always remember that Fresh Start is here, and we're here to speak about the issues that people have been incarcerated. And I've had many people send me out some letters writing me, and I appreciate your letters. And I invite you to continue to keep communicating with me. Now I have an email that is designated for the show. It's Fresh Start, the Fresh Start Show at gmail.com. Fresh Start Show at gmail.com. If you want to write me, you want to email me. I've just learned that some individuals now have tablets and have some access to technology. So if you want to reach out and want to email me versus mailing your letters in through the U.S. Post Office, feel free to do that. Again, my email is freshstartshow at gmail.com, not the Fresh Start Show, because if you put the, you won't get my email, and I won't get your information. It's Fresh Start Show at gmail.com. So feel free to reach out to me. Looking forward to hearing from you. So listen, we're here to talk about the issues. We're here to talk about that if you have a felony, that you are disenfranchised in Arizona not to vote. If you have a felony in this country, in many of our states in this country, you cannot vote. Your voting privileges has been denied, and you are now disenfranchised. We know that when you have a felony, it is difficult to get a job. It's difficult to even just get through the interview process. It's sometimes it can be very discouraging. Sometimes it can be very disappointing. Seem like you're pushing 3 steps forward and you get 4 steps backwards. That can just be extremely difficult. It can be very discouraging trying to do better in your life. It's not easy when you have some issues in your background to move forward. But be encouraged. Just because it's tough doesn't mean that it's impossible. Be encouraged, because just because there are hurdles in your way and there is adversity and obstacles in your way, does not mean it's an absolute denial. Let me say that again. Just because there are a few delays in your approach of trying to get your life together, just know that it's not an absolute denial. Yes, you will have some people that would tell you no. Yes, you may have some people that may say, you have the job pending your background investigation. I mean, those things happen, and we know that it's tough when you have a felony in your background, that it's not as easy to get a job like the common man. It's not as easy to get the career that you want, just like any other person. But it does not necessarily mean that it's impossible. And that's where I want to encourage you. And I don't know who's listening to me on today, whether you're at home, whether you're in the county jail, whether you in state or federal in the federal state penitentiary, just know that there is hope. And whoever listening, I know that you feel like giving up on life, and I know you feel like throwing in the towel because you've made some bad choices, and it looked like hope is all gone. But let me encourage you that all things are possible to them that believe. You have to believe. You have to have faith. You have to have some level of faith system. You have to be able to believe that you can rebound. You can bounce back. You can make it. Just because someone says no doesn't mean that it's an absolute no. Let me tell you, matter of fact, you can get 100 no's. The thing that makes the difference is that right yes in your life. Don't give up on your dreams. Do not throw in the towel and give up. You have to keep grinding. You have to keep pushing. And when you don't have anybody to encourage you, do not walk away with discouragement and depression in your mind and discouragement and depression in your spirit. Let me tell you, you pick your head up and you square your shoulders and you thank God that he gave you another day, and you make your first step to move forward. Did you hear what I said? It's time for you to move forward. There's nothing else that you can do in your past. I hope anybody's listening to me that may be in jail right now. You may be in a state prison, a federal prison. You might be in Pima County, Maricopa County, Pinal County jails. I don't know. But let me tell you, someone need to hear this word of inspiration that you must move forward. Don't quit. Oh, it's going to get tough, but don't quit. It's going to get rough at times, but don't you dare quit. There's so much for you in your future. You may have made some bad choices. You may have had some failures in your life, and that's okay. That's a part of life. But pick your head up. You're still alive. You're still in the land of the living. The only people that don't get a second chance is dead people. And if you're alive and you're not dead and you're still breathing and you have life, health, and strength, then you need to count your blessings and you need to look at your past only to learn from your past. Don't look at your past to make you depressed and make you shameful, make you feel guilty for the rest of your life. At some point, you're going to have to turn around your trajectory of your life and move forward. Listen, it's not over, okay? It's not over. Sometimes it feel like it's over. Sometimes it even look like it's over. But it is not over. I don't know who I'm talking to today, who's listening to this broadcast, and who needs to hear this word, but it is not over. Dr. Hope, you just don't know what they told me. Let me tell you, it is not over. Dr. Hope, you just don't know that they said that somebody like me would never be successful. Let me tell you, it is not over. That's what Fresh Start is here. That's why the Fresh Start show is here. It is to encourage you. It is to speak life back into you. It's to speak inspiration when you felt like throwing in the towel. It is to push and bring motivation to you when you said, what's the use of all of this work? All they see me as a criminal. All they do is see me as a reject and as a failure. I don't care what they see. It's about what you see. You have to have self-value. You have to have self-esteem. You have to have passion, and you have to have drive. I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters that has been incarcerated or that's in prison, you get you a plan. Because I'm telling you, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. If you are in prison, you need to start getting you a plan. Don't just be released out of prison without no plan. You need to have a plan when you're getting ready to be released. Because if you don't have a plan, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Did you hear me? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you're getting ready to be released, start working on you. Get you a plan before you release. Get you a plan before you're paroled and before you're on probation. Get you a plan to reverse your situation and turn things around. And that's what we're here for today. And that's what we're here to help you do. On October 22nd, on a Saturday, October 22nd, we are having the Fresh Start Expo. Let me tell you, it's a one-stop shop like none other. It is re-entry on steroids. It is a monstrosity of a turnaround for people that wants to change their life. If you want to change your life, Fresh Start is here to help you get into the driver's seat of your destiny. The driver's seat of your destiny. Do you hear me? The driver's seat of that means that regardless of what's going on, you can still, amen, you can still have a powerful destiny. Also, remember, we are having a Fresh Start fundraiser that's coming up in August in just a few months. The Fresh Start fundraiser, if you want to donate and contribute to this cause, please join us. We're going to have a fundraiser breakfast. It's not going to be a lunch or dinner. It's going to be in the morning. Fresh Start fundraiser breakfast. Please join us on Friday, August 19th at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. The event is from 7:30 to 9 a.m. And our special guest and keynote speaker is going to be our Pima County Attorney, Laura Conover. She's already confirmed to be our speaker. So listen, you don't want to miss it. If you are an organization that want to sponsor a table of 8, it's going to be $250. This is going to be a great cause. The money is going to help people get on their feet that's been formerly incarcerated. If you are an individual, maybe say, hey, I don't have 8 people, I don't have 6 people, but I got just me and my wife or me and my spouse. Those tickets are going to be $35. Okay, so every dime that you give us is going to be to help the formerly incarcerated individuals get on their feet. Let me tell you what your dollars is going to be doing. It's going to help people on October 22nd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Number one, if they got warrants, we're going to be able to help you with warrants. We're going to have city courts. We're going to have justice courts. We're going to have superior courts. We're going to have juvenile courts. We're even going to have people who may have been arrested and convicted as a juvenile. Did you not know we can expunge your records? We can delete that from your background. Perhaps you had a teenager that was 15 or 16 years old and made some bad choices and went to jail, got arrested, was put into juvenile detention center, and now they have a felony in their background and they're not even 18 years old. Did you not know in Arizona we can help your child get that juvenile record expunged? That's going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. If they want a job, if they want to go to college, they want to go to the military, let's help you. Let's help Johnny and let's help Susie that's 17 years old or 18 years old, made some bad choices in life, but now ready, learn from their mistake and want to get into the driver's seat of their destiny. Let's help them do that. We're going to have all of the courts. We're going to have Pima County attorneys. We're going to have public defenders, and we're going to be helping people get their life in order, get their life on the right track. If you got suspended driver's license, did you not know the city courts can help you get your driver's license reinstated if you get on a payment plan? Did you not know if you got court fees and fines you can't afford to pay? The judge will work with you. Now, there's certain specific situations that they can't touch, but in most cases, they can help you to get some of those court fees and fines taken care of. Or you can be put on a payment plan so you can go ahead and take care of that. So there's so much that the Fresh Start offers. Also, we want to tell you, too, in the meantime, before October 22nd, at the Fresh Start Expo, that there is another rights and restoration clinic going on that's going to help you to get your rights restored, help you get your convictions set aside. If you have marijuana convictions, they can help you to get that expunged. Juvenile records, they can help you get those juvenile records destroyed and totally deleted from and sealed from the background. This is called the Pima County Public Defenders is having a legal clinic, the Public Defense Legal Clinic. If you are interested and you need these services before October 22nd and you need them right now, then I would urge you to go ahead and give them a call. The number is area code 520-724-2285. That's 520-724. That is 2285. That is the Pima County Public Defender's Office. It's under the Public Defense Services. They have legal clinics every week. So I think this is very, very important that if you need some of these services right now, you don't have to wait till all the way October. If you need something right now, please give the Public Defender's Office a call. This is going to be crucial. This is going to be important, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be able to help you. And if you are having issues with child protection services or child welfare, Child Safety and Office of Child Welfare, which is formerly known as Child Protective Services. And if you have an investigation or you have some cases out there and you feel like you're not treated fairly, that's an issue too. And so I got a number for you, which is under the Public Defender's Office, where they're offering to help people in these type of situations. You can call the same number, area code 520-724-2994. That is 2994. So feel free. There's a clinic that's going to help you with an attorney, even in those situations. So listen, this is what Fresh Start do. Also on October 22nd, not only will we have courts and not only will we have lawyers and all of that, we're going to have behavior health. So if you've been in prison and you feel like you got PTSD or you're suffering from paranoia or all these different things, please remember that at Fresh Start, you're going to be able to talk with a counselor or get connected and get enrolled in with behavioral health, mental health, so we can help you in those things. Primary care, El Rio will partner with us to make sure we have physicians so you can get your doctor's checkup from being incarcerated or having some type of mental health support and things of that nature. So you name it, there's so much going on. And finally, we will have a job fair for people with background issues. Again, I stated, if you have a felony, it's difficult to get a job. So Second Chance is going to be with us on October 22nd. That's going to be working with us to help individuals get jobs if you have some felony background issues. So listen, there's so much going on. We're here to help you. Don't forget about the fundraiser that's on Friday, October 19th at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. The event starts at 7:30 a.m. If you want to sponsor a table, you're an organization that wants to help with the cause, you can help us with that by paying a fee of $250, and if it's individual, then it's $35. So feel free to do what we need to do to make an impact in people's lives. Our coordinator, if you need to call to get more information on the fundraiser, her name is Jennifer Fishencourt. We call her J Fish. Her number is area code 260-0028. That is 260-0028. That's Jay Fish. So listen, guys, we're just about out of time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. We're here to encourage you. We're here to inspire you. Don't give up. Don't give in. All things are possible to them that believe. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Never lose hope. Work hard. Yes, work hard. I will be lying to you if I told you that all you just needed was just hope. Hope is where it starts. Everyone needs a little inspiration. Motivation is where it starts. Everyone needs some drive. But at the end of the day, you have to work hard. If you work hard and keep trusting and keep having hope and don't give up, the word quit cannot be in your vocabulary. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep driving yourself. And listen, there are going to be times when you're going through sometimes you have nobody to encourage you. So guess what? You're going to have to learn how to encourage yourself. You're going to have to learn how to go into that mirror and say, self, stop all that crying. Self, wipe those tears. Self, pick your head up. Self, square your shoulders and move forward. And that's what I want you to do when you feel like you can't make it. Keep moving forward. Listen, This has been fun, guys. I enjoy coming to you every Saturday at 7:30. I'm here at the Fresh Start Show every Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Join us, and let's continue to keep making a difference where we believe that everyone deserves a new beginning. Dr. Holt signing out. God bless. Have a great weekend.